Hey friends, welcome to some stories that or experiences that I have when I have it. And we're still in the middle of the retrospective month. Yeah, we're in the middle of the retrospective month, and I'm just gonna tell you guys my experiences in there. So last time I told you the story about my hometown. Well, not my hometown, because my actual hometown is Martires. No, Iligan City in the Philippines, right? Because I've been in there. Well, I was born there, and a few years later we moved. My mom's taking me to somewhere because I end up with Honduras. So, do you remember back then in Iligan City? Because I have some memories of Iligan City, but I don't even remember at all. I'm not kidding. I don't remember at all. If only I could remember going back to Iligan City and see what is happening in there, I would just see it and check what's happening there. I say, "What up, Iligan City? That's my hometown. It is because it is my home. It is my hometown, guys. That is the original place I was born. I was born in Iligan City, Philippines. It's in the north. It's the southern part of the Philippines. And I'll tell you that Iligan City is a really good place if you want to come by to the Philippines. Maybe you should plan to go to Iligan City if they have a. If you want to look up, see how much it costs. Let me look at here and see how much is the trip to the Iligan City. I'm just gonna look at there. Iligan City trip. Let me look at the trip right here. From here in the United States all the way to Iligan City. So Iligan, Northern Mindanao. As of right now, $645. The cheapest one is $645 if you go one way. If you want to go a round trip, I don't think there's any round trip here because there's most of them are there's a one way. There's like a one way ticket and it's cost you $645 at least if you go to Qatar. The Oro, so this is Cagayan de Oro, and that's where the closest. And you're gonna have to travel yourself alone, I think. So I had to, I had to find a where I could look for in Iligan City, but the only thing they have is in Cagayan de Oro. Cagayan de Oro is I'm not sure how far that is, but it's not that much there. But you have to ride from, but you have to ride the bus on time or something. And if you want to go to Iligan City, yeah, it's a real nice place. You're going to love it though. And the houses are looking good, and they have some beaches. Yeah, we always have beaches. We always have islands because Philippines is an island. We're in the island of it. So I have asking myself the questions about waterfalls. Yeah, Iligan is a city of majestic waterfalls because we have a bunch of waterfalls. And the population for this one, as of right now, so I don't know what is the pop. I'm gonna find out the population of it. Okay, Iligan City is the population about. Let's see how much the population of it. 342,618 as of the 2015 census they had. So it's over 300,000, or maybe it will bump up to 400,000 or a half a million, maybe. But yeah, Iligan City is in northern. Now we're in the 10th region, region 10. So for Iligan City, we have a lot of trips going on here. So we have some histories. If I want to know about the Philippine history, there are regions. I don't know how many regions there are. There are a lot. We have NCR. It's a national capital region. That's where Manila is. Region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we have BARMM, or it's Banks are more monotonous region in Muslim than now. They are Muslim involved. We have CAR, it's Cordillera Administrative Region. It's like Baguio. Visayas 7, Region 7, it's Cebu City. Region 10, we're in Cagayan de Oro. That's the capital of Northern Mindanao. Of the Region 10 is Cagayan de Oro, and I don't know how far is Cagayan de Oro to Iligan. So Cagayan de Oro to Iligan. Let's see here. See how far is that? It is 90. It's about 90.6 kilometers, or 90.6 kilometers. How much miles is that one? 56 miles. So it's not that far. But it's a northern part of Mindanao. It's 3 sections. There are 3 sections of the Philippines, by the way. It's Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So I was born in a Mindanao. That's the bottom section of the map. And Iligan City is the northern part of Mindanao. So yeah, that is, I was born there. Yep, I was born there. That's legitimately, yes, I was born there. And my mother and my father, my actual father, they both have last names, and they are not married. Unfortunately, they are not married at all, because if they were married, I would have been Reble, not Lanorius. But thank goodness they are not married, and I end up with Lanorius as my last name. So that is pretty much it. And I don't know if I have something to be memory. I have some memories there, but I mean, it's a really good place there, and I don't know if they have changed a lot. So my mom and I moved out. We moved out of the Philippines. So we moved out from Iligan City, and before we did all that, we went to Susie, that's my aunt, and we went to Germany. We went to Amsterdam, just for having a nice trip with them. And I cannot believe the first time we went there, we went to this, I think it's like a monument right there, and there's a fields of strawberries. And we have lots of pictures there, and I also, as a little baby, I was just like climbing up with the on it, and just put myself at the top, and then we just walk down there, and we have a swing it's a night, I think it's a nighttime or something, and I sleep too much. I slept, and then we all have strollers. I was in a stroller, and then we've seen that we're in a Disneyland. Yes, I think there's a Disneyland somewhere, but it was really fun, and we have a lot of things in our minds. We have food. Got a lot of bunches of food. Just ate, and we just that's just really a little funny there, because I have that little membrane in my head, but I guess it's better go further down into it. And then my mom and I were settled in the Cebu, and that's where we lived there, at the Garden Blooming Center. And like he said that in the story, that's just that's just time that I was born, when I was a little kid, and now I'm a longer one. So that's a pretty good goal for it. So I have done a lot of things there, because I only have those pictures in my memory in my mind. But that's all my that's all my memory of those and when I was a baby, when I was a kid, a little teeny tiny kid. So that's all. I mean, that's all I can remember for that, and I have nothing else to be looked at. But if I wish I could go back to Iligan City, I will. I would. But man, it was a long time there. And if I have to undiscover what my father's side is, well, they do. They already have now their own family right now. So, and the funny thing is that this father here sent me on Facebook, but we just had to leave it there. Hopefully, the Redwood family will be having fun and they have their own family together, so that my side of the Norris family have to stay on our side and just keep it like that forever, so that we don't have to be mean to each other, because they are not married. Okay, my father and my mother are not married at all. They don't. They don't have their wedding rings. They don't have anything. None of that like that. Because I was born here. Yeah, I was born with this mother and father. There's no relationship. There's no engagement. No marriage. None of that. They just, because they just have my mom having the baby, and I have has a baby, and that's me. And I came out like that. That's that's pretty much it that I remember. I think I might be walking around, or I was still in the crib, like crying. But again, that's all I remember from my memory, because I have nothing else in my mind. I wish I had to tell you guys more story about what's happening at my age when I was a little. So I want to stay that way. Okay, guys, that's all the story I have to give it to you. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You will probably know about Iligan City, because we have to look through here, because this is a very much of a good place where you want to visit. Because I mean, it's my hometown, by the way. It's my hometown. Alright guys, that is the end of whatever this video is going to be. I know it's going to be unedited, but I have to edit just a little bit because I might messed up. So, let's just end right there, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.